Hey guys, this is Huzaifa from my YouTube channel Positive Academy. Today we are going to discuss addictions you must break to become your greatest person. If you are new to this channel, consider subscribing for regular dose of positivity. Now there are different kind of addictions you might be in. There might be different kind of addictions in your life. Now you need to get rid of it. Now, when you are addicted to someone, you are actually playing with the psychology, you are actually playing with your emotions, right? So you must tap into your emotional quotient, right? Emotional quotient is important. EQ is important. When you just make your EQ all right, you will be deprived and you can just get rid of any kind of addiction, right? And so it does not require any kind of therapy, right? But what basically is, you must connect to your emotional being. And how you can connect, the best way you can connect is through meditation, right? It's just mentoring yourself and visualizing yourself and just thinking what kind of thoughts, emotions you are going through. That will help you to connect with your emotional being. And where are the emotional stuff? Emotional stuff is basically located in the solar plexus, in the navel region, right? Or in the sacral region, right? In the solar plexus, all the sacral chakra, all the emotions are connected. So you need to get out, you need to explore that. In that way, you can just get rid of any kind of addiction. Maybe it's a depression, anxiety, stress, fear, jealousy, any kind of it. Right? So first we are talking about comparison, right? We always compare our life to others, and when we compare, right, we move into this negative mindset, we move into these negative emotions, maybe stress, anxiety, fear, jealousy, right? Because we are comparing. Oh my God, this guy's life is better. I'm not doing anything. Oh my God, I'm just suffering. This has achieved so much in his life. He's a billionaire. He's a millionaire. His YouTube is rocking. He's getting so much followers. He's so getting so much likes. He's getting so much appreciation. And I'm now not good enough. I'm not strong enough. So now you are comparing. And now when you compare yourself, that you are feeling inferiority complex. And when you feel inferiority complex, you seem that you are nowhere in this world, right? You consider yourself as a downgrade. And when you are suffering from inferiority complex, it's basically you are ending your life because you think that you are not good enough. That, and when you think that you are not good enough means you are not able to make it in your life. So that is most important. So how comparison has it affected? So comparison leads to rushed goals, right? That you will be rushing towards the achievement of the goal. Dissatisfaction of the life. Dissatisfaction means inferiority complex. I have already made a video regarding inferiority complex. Check out on my channel. You will get so much information, insight, and how you can just tackle that. Right? Feeling of inadequacy, right? Inadequacy. I'm not enough. Right? I'm not good. Right? I'm lacking somewhere. Right? Comparison will zap you the joy out of your life. Comparison is the killer, biggest killer. And right now, in the age of the social media, we are always, at one point of time, we are always comparing, right? Because we are human beings. Right? So we'll definitely seek some kind of comparison, right? The person to who is doing better in the life, we will definitely compare that, right? So try this. What is the solution? Try this. Add a simple gratitude practice to your morning and evening routine. This is the action step, right? Make sure you hit the like, share, and subscribe button, right? And also know in the comments what are your addictions you are fighting with, right? We are human beings, right? So we will be suffering different kind of things in our life. So it is necessary to take the step, right? So this is the step. Add a simple gratitude practice. What are you grateful for in your life? Make it in a routine, right? Maybe in a morning routine or in the evening routine, right? Gratitude is the key, right? You are having food, you are having roof over your head, you are breathing, right? You are just living the life, right? So you must be grateful, right? There are people who are not being grateful for anything that you are having, that you are having home, you are having comfort, you are having peace, you are with your parents, right? So there are a lot of things to be grateful for. So make sure that you add this simple gratitude practice in order to overcome this comparison addiction. There is inferiority complex, right? Next, comfort. Now, as a human being, right, in the current era, we always we seek for the comfort. We always want comfort. Oh my God, this is my comfort. I'm comfortable in this area only. I can't break out. This is the my limitation, right? So now when you are into comfort zone, you will not be able to grow because now you are not knowing your capabilities. How you can just get away and how you can do something better just getting out of the comfort zone, right? If you don't have that experience, right? Getting out of stepping out of the comfort zone, right? So first is the comfort zone is where the dreams are going to, right? You will not able to grow. You will not able to Explore yourself, right? Understand your weakness, right? Next, you don't need to jump off the cliff, but you need to push a little closer to the edge. Yes, means when it is just comfort zone, you don't need to think that okay, I need to do some lot of stuff, some lot of things needs to be done. No, take one step only, right? Push few days. Suppose you are not able to get out of your comfort zone, then make a practice to push yourself each and every day, right? Just make a progress, just take a routine, just take a journal, and in that way you will find that you will be able to conquer your fear. Now when it comes to comfort, we always consider this emotion with the fear. What is fear? Fear is false evidence appearing real. Fear is false evidence appearing real, right? Unless you are not able to do that task, you will feel the fear. But when you accomplish the task, you will feel easy. For example, if you are a being child and you are told that, okay, don't go towards this candle, right? It's burning and your hand will burn. The child will not listen, right? Child will just go and try to experience that, right? And so now when he has experienced, now he has came to know, okay, that this thing happened and now the fear of this fire goes away. So same is your case, right? Think yourself as a child only when you are accomplishing any do, or when you're doing any kind of task, then consider yourself as a child only and get and just try to have that experience, right? And that having that experience only will eliminate the fear that you are having of that particular task. This is so much important, right? So you can also do this practice exercise that is used 85% rule. Learning is optimized when we get things right about 85% of the time. Right? Learning is earning. When you are learning, you remove L and then it is earning. Right? So use 85% rule that is learning is optimized when get things right about 85% of the time. Right? So make sure you follow this step, right? If you're liking this video, if you're enjoying this content, make sure to hit the like, share, and subscribe button, right? It helps me a lot, right? It motivates me to make amazing content, right? Next, quitting. Now we quit. We want to quit. If something doesn't work right, we don't look for the different solutions or different path, but we always think, okay, it's not my cup of tea, and I just need to quit this. Right? So the only way to guarantee failure is to quit failure. Like we are so much scared about the failure, but in the Western countries, right, people welcome, people accept the failures, and that way that the people grow. But we don't accept that failure, right? We feel that when you are not having that marks, when you're not getting that grade, then you are just a failure. No, it's not the end of your life. You're not just clearing that exam doesn't mean the end of the life. There are so much opportunities. There are 365 days, right? And so 365 opportunities each and every day, right? It is you who need to make decisions, right? So failure and quitting is not the end, right? So simply stay in the game long enough and you will put the ahead of most of the people, right? And whenever your goal is big, right, try to just cut down into small pieces, right? And make sure that you are consistent in that, right? Doing each and every day the task, right? No matter, don't think about the failure at that time, but you are just ahead of most of the people because you avoid quitting, right? And when I decide this I need to quit, and then you are gone, you are nowhere, you are lost again. But when you just stay consistent, put the effort, right, and think that quitting is not the solution, but staying consistent, right, and working on ourselves is the only key, and then you will be ahead of most people. This is the key, right? So commit to something and give your friend $100. If you quit, they get to keep the money. It means it's the kind of task, right? It's not about just $100. You can place anything here, and just you must commit to something, right? And then when you can't commit, then you lose that thing. Might be uh, mostly fund will only take place. You can just take money only in exchange. Means if you are just quitting, then you will lose that money. It's kind of bet with your friend, right? And so in that way, you are also monitoring your progress and you are also journaling the things. Next is distraction. And here comes the important thing. Our the span, right? Attention span is so much decreased, right? And due to this distraction only, right? And we are distracted because of the dopamine, right? Because of dopamine that is being triggered. When you're watching these reels and shorts and all the stuff, that you get instant gratification, you get instant joy and all the emotions, right? Instant you feel that stuff, right? Which is the main cause for distraction. So what it says, right? Sorry. Do you distract yourself from a real life, not including sleep? Is there ever a time when you are not watching, listening, or consuming a sign, some kind of information? This is the important. This is the question you need to ask, man. Right? Are you always consuming the data? Are you always consuming the content, and you are not finding any kind of time, any free time with yourself? This means you are distracted. This means you are constantly in the search of instant gratification, instant emotions, real shots, right? You're not having the alone time, right? Means you're distracted from your path, your goal, your life itself, right? And sleep is also important part, right? Sleep is the key. Sleep is a one form of meditation. And you just get a alone time, you just eliminate this phone, eliminate the social media, and then you will be not able to distract it from your goals. Your focus will be improved, and simultaneously you will get some long time to watch, to have a consciousness, to figure out something in your life. But when you are just distracted and bombarded with a lot of information, with the wrong people, circumstances, and all the stuff, then you will be a nowhere towards your goal, towards your success, towards your dream. Right? So monitor yourself. It is very much important where I'm giving this energy and time, what things I'm consuming. Right? I'm consuming. Am I consuming the rubbish stuff? Am I consuming the things which is not good for your my goals, which is not good for me becoming my greatest person? Ask this question. And if you're this on this channel, then you will never be distracted, and you will gain some information, insights, knowledge, and motivation, inspiration, and learning so much. That is great. So we had a solution for this. That is start this schedule 2 minute, 15 minutes block each day. Do nothing, no inputs, no distraction. This is the important. Schedule 2 15-minute block each day. You must spend a long time, 10 to 15 minutes every day without any distraction, without any consumption of the information or reels, or no inputs, totally silent. And then you will be able to progress, and then you will be able to get rid of this. This is the definite way to get rid of distraction. Next, your phone, right? Now distraction can be a variety of type, but here we are specifically talking about phone, right? You knew it was coming, right? Phone addiction is real and dangerous. Yes, it is. It is. I will be soon making a series on success habits, right? What it takes to be successful, and in that I will be exploring that where you want to just get rid of it, what you want to get rid of it in order to be successful, right? So make sure you subscribe. The success habit series will be coming soon on this channel, right? So turn off your phone 1 hour before the bed. Don't turn it on 1 hour after you wake. Your life will transform before your eyes. So now let me give you one example. When you turn the phone off, would you allow 100 people to be in your bedroom? No, you won't. When you wake up and when you turn the notification and when you turn the phone, right, 100 people will be allowed into your bedroom. So now it's a complete mess. Your life is a complete mess. So avoid this, right? So turn off your phone 1 hour before bed and turn it on. Do not turn it on 1 hour after wake. This is the most important thing. That when you sleep and when you wake, these are the subconscious time. These are the theta level in your mind, subconscious AB level, right? So you need to monitor the most important two things that is waking up in the morning and closing in the night. Avoid all those things which hampers you to become the greatest person between this time, because your subconscious mind is awake during this time. It's at peak, right? So for example, let me tell you, if you're consuming porn right at night while sleep. So now, when you are sleeping, when you're 1 hour consuming, when 1 hour before sleep you are consuming the porn, then in the whole night you will experience that thought only, because now you it has striken on your subconscious mind in the theta level. And the same way goes into the morning. And when you just wake up in the morning and you did something bad, right? Say you had something bad in the first hour before waking up. So now your whole day you have to suffer for that. This is the important way. I hope you are enjoying this content and getting some value. If you're new to the channel, consider subscribe. Another important thing is multitasking. There is one book called by Gary Keller, One Thing. When you do one thing at a time, it's basically actually meditation, because you are consciously doing that work, because you are aware what you are doing. So when you're multitasking, you are just channeling or shifting the focus from one point to another point, which is a very dangerous thing, right? So whether it's be writing, reading, or even watching a movie, half focusing leads to half acing. Oh my God. So make sure you just do one work at a time, right? One thing at a time, with full concentration, full focus. Now you're watching this video, right? And so now you are having full attention. You are having my full attention, my full focus. This means that you are more attentive. This means you are more meditative. This means you are watching with consciousness, watching with focus, watching with your 100%. And whenever you do anything with your 100%, your result will be infinite. Your result can be anything. So for example, if I'm getting distracted and I'm trying to do multitasking right on this while making video on this, then I will not be able to give 100% over the making this content, this type of content, making this type of video. That's what I need to do. I need to just stop doing multitasking and do one thing at a time, right? Only doing one thing at a time makes huge difference in your life. So what is the solution for this? If you are addicted to multitasking, then try this. Commit your full focus to do whatever you are doing. Right? It might be taking lunch, dinner, right? Meeting with a friend. Right? Let me just give you a basic example. For example, when you're just into some gathering with friend, and if you're just scrolling down the phone in the phone and not talking with the with your friend, what your friend will feel, right? It means that you are not giving him the attention, right? It means that that friend is not for you, right? It's not important for you. So same is for task. When you are just giving your 100% attention focus to that particular task, it means that it is important and it needs to be done. Almost all the tasks deserve your 100% attention, right? So if you want to become master in particular skill, then also you need to give 100% focus and attention towards it. Then only you can achieve that mastery level. 10,000 hours, right? Takes for any person to become a skilled in any damn thing. And when you are a master, right, no one can beat you in that genre or in your area. So make sure that you're not addicted to multitasking and you do one thing at a time. Next, waiting for perfect condition. The thing is perfect. Right? I'm right now having troubles with with my health, but still I'm making the content. I'm making the video because it's my habit. Right? And even if you just leave me into what you can say into some kind of desert, but still I will definitely make this content because it's my habit, right? It's my hobby, and I love what I want to do. I love what I'm doing, right? So stop making the conditions perfect, right? In fact, nothing is perfect. Perfectionism is just a myth. Right? You must take the action to make the thing perfect, not wait the things to be perfect, right? You can take action and make the things perfect. Let's be simplified like this, right? So there's someone out there who is way less qualified than you and is living the life you want. Yes, there are people because they have taken the action. Like they don't bother about being perfect and they've now taken the action. I'm also taking the action. Are you taking the action in your life? Ask yourself. Right, so there is always someone out who is less qualified, but still they are living the life that you want because they have taken the action and doesn't bother about any kind of perfectionism. Right? So eliminate perfectionism. Eliminate there is nothing perfect in this world. It is our thing. It is our thinking that makes that thing to be perfect. So Jeff Bezos rule, what it says, 70% rule. Jeff Bezos 70% rule. Take action when you have 70% of information you wish you had. So it directly predicts that taking action is the only key. Right? Jeff Bezos 70%. Take action when you only have 70%. It means that you are not having only 100, you are not waiting for yourself to be 100% capable. But still, if you even if you are 70% capable, then also you are taking the action. And so now you are eliminating this perfectionism syndrome which you might have. That and it is very much dangerous. Once you are addicted to perfectionism, you will always find excuse to do that, but you will procrastinate the things. Right? And when you procrastinate, when you delay some things, you are into lazy mode. When you actually delay something because you are lazy, so you are the big procrastinator and you will try to deal it. Okay, not this day, maybe some other day. And then that day comes, no, not this is some other. And somehow you delay, and it gets eliminated. The task gets eliminated. So stop being perfect, right? Right. That's it. Now we have some other addictions, right, which is just a common addictions, right, not related to psychology, but yeah, it must be eliminated right, into your life in order to become the greatest person. So what are there, right? So substance abuse, right? It might be you might be addicted to tobacco, cigarettes, smoking, right? So whether it's alcohol, drugs, or any other addictive substance, overcoming substance abuse is essential for mental, physical, and emotional being. You already know this thing, right? But still, we never take this thing as serious thing, right? We always think, even if it is written on the cigarette stuff that smoking is injurious, but still we don't bother about it, and we just think about addiction only to satisfy our dopamine, to satisfy our mind. We do that, right? Smoking, right? So I will just make sure that I will be doing this in a brief form, because it is not much to be understood. Nicotine addiction can have severe health consequences. Quit smoking only improves your physical health, but also boosts confidence and self-discipline. Next, sugar and junk food. Yes, unhealthy eating habits and can lead to various health issues like obesity, diabetes, heart disease. Breaking this addiction to sugar and junk food is crucial for overall and vitality. Screen addiction, I already told, regarding excessive use of screens such as smartphones, computer, TV can lead to decreased productivity, poor sleep quality, and social isolation. Limiting screen time and practicing digital detox can help you gain focus and connection with the real world. Gaming addiction. While game can be a fun and enjoyable hobby, excessive gaming can lead to neglecting responsibilities, poor academic or working performance, and social withdrawal. Balancing gaming with other activities is essential for a well-rounded life. Pornography addiction. Pornography addiction can negatively impact relationships, self-esteem, and mental health. Breaking free from this addiction can lead to improved intimacy, emotional connection, and overall well-being. Social media addiction. It's not to be discussed, right? Already made a detailed video regarding it. Constantly checking your social media feeds can lead to feelings of inadequacy, anxiety, and decreased productivity. Limiting social media usage and focusing on real-life interaction can improve mental health and happiness. Shopping addiction. Yes, this is the thing, right? Impulse buying, right? Compulsive shopping can lead to financial problems like clutter and stress. Learning to differentiate between wants and needs and practicing mindful spending can help overcome this addiction. Workaholism. Yes, people are addicted to work. So while hard work is commendable, being addicted to work can lead to burnout, strain, relationships, and poor work-life balance. Right? Setting boundaries and taking regular breaks and prioritizing self-care are essential for overall well-being. Approval seeking. Yes, it is there. Constantly seeking a validation and approval from others can be detrimental to self-esteem and personal growth. Learning to validate yourself and prioritize your own values and goals is crucial for building self-confidence and autonomy. So these are some of the addictions, right? We have just gone through brief by hype, but I hope you get some value, insights, knowledge, and inspiration. Like, if you're any reason, consider something for a little of positivity. Remember, you are the co-creator of your life. You can become whatever you are. The multidimensional being having. See you in the next video. Till then, bye.